His hand was thumping the desk at some point as well while he was giving us his very forthright and very candid comments after crashes yesterday. I mean, it was pretty close. It was close across the field yesterday. Pedro Acosta in 11th place. He missed out on Q2 by 44 thousandths of a second, and he was less than 6/10 behind Alex Marquez, who was the fastest rider of the day. And there is Alex Marquez, who's gone down on the way out of Stowe.
Yeah, Alex Marquez. So, we saw him have a couple of crashes in the race in Le Mans 2 weeks ago. We saw him lose crucial ground in the World Championship. We might just need to red flag this. We might need to have a delay. There's debris in the middle of the circuit coming out of turn 15. There might just need to be potentially a short disruption, or can Alex pick up this bike? So he's just coming up now, is he, behind Somkiat Chandra? Oh, it's the rear that just stepped out from underneath Alex. He was caught completely by surprise. They did not expect that one at all. Just look at that, the rear tyre slipped from underneath him, and then it's going to grip. Watch this. Yeah, it grips and then pitches him over the handlebars. Nasty one. Yeah, we have got a red flag. A red flag just to give the marshals time to clear the debris and clear Alex's crashed bike safely. That was a real nasty one. We saw him have a real vicious off-throttle high side, didn't we, in Le Mans, followed by a pretty rapid front lockout as well. So red flags, as we expected, just to allow the marshals the chance for Alex to get the bike back. He wants to get back to the box. Of course, the pit lane entrance actually is on the entrance to turn 16. So you can understand here, you can understand why Alex is quite keen for the marshals to get his bike to allow him to return to pit lane rather than to push it to the outside of the track.
Yeah, now the session has been stopped as well. The track is clear. He is in a position now to come back onto the racetrack without fear.
Job in keeping the show on the road. That was a real nasty one. Alex would not have been expecting that at all, would he? Just the rear kicking out from underneath him, that's sliding as he was on the gas coming through 15, and then once it gripped, he knew he was just along for the ride. Pitched over the handlebars. Yeah, he just started to feed the power back in. He wasn't being aggressive at all, was he, on the throttle? So yeah, Alex caught cold. Was it the cold conditions and maybe just not enough temperature on the right hand side as well? Alex Marquez, it was a rather eventful start to the session, wasn't it, for Alex, because he was getting a little bit irate with Oliveira early on. As we look at a replay of Marquez. Marc had a couple of scares yesterday. This is going through turn 5, a moment there for Marquez. You do feel that this is all to do with the very cool conditions here today at Silverstone. We saw what track temperatures barely over 20 degrees. And as you can see from the very heavy cloud cover,
to compete with Ducati, and he pointed at Yamaha in particular as having taken a huge step. Obviously we've got a test coming up in Aragon. He feels the need for a big step to be taken for him to be able to be at the level that he wants to. Are you confident that that step can be provided at the Aragon test?
We have for sure working in the all areas, and also we have worked of course with the riders, as Pedro said.
So in about 20 minutes or just under 20 minutes, and then MotoGP Q2, the fight for pole here in the British Grand Prix, that will be at 20 past the hour, 20 past 12. And now we just heard from Bagnaia and Pedro Acosta, and it is now Acosta who has taken a tumble. This is cold tyres. That is all just outlap cold tyres, simple as that.
He's down at Luffield, I think, isn't he? Yeah, this is out of Brooklands into the right-hander of Luffield, and that goes so quickly for Pedro Acosta. Right-hand side of the tyre. And of course slides a long way into the grass there. The bike goes for a journey. Yellow flags immediately back out again. And Pedro Acosta's weekend, which he hoped would take a turn for the better on the Saturday morning, has taken the turn for the opposite.
It's such a tightrope, isn't it? It's such a knife edge. Here, 150 kilometers an hour at the curve. Then the short run to the finish line. Thank you very much to Bagnaia for a little escort around this 5.9 kilometer